Yettys Hall of Fame restaurant. How
Hi,
does that
guys.
make you feel?
Wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, of course.
You were inducted into the Hall
No
of
one
Fame.
ever says it but you.
Well,
So,
everybody knows.
4 times
though.
a year, you get reminded that we are the Yettys
All
Hall of
people
Fame.
know. Believe me, because business shows, because your
Yeah.
business is very strong.
It's
good
good.
to mention we're closed on Monday and Tuesday,
Yes,
and we're open on Wednesday till Sunday.
11 to 9.
Yes, and it takes a couple days to prepare for all the food that you move and
Yeah.
stuff. Yep, and there's never any waiting. It's a wonderful place down here. Got a nice big parking lot right there. Brand new. Well, it's going on 2-3 years now, but no waiting. Park right there. Come right in. Also, are we doing any catering now that things have changed a little bit?
No, because it's all me and I'm on the line.
I
so
understand
as
that.
soon as
Okay.
I have great help. So
yeah.
thank you to my help.
Yeah.
I really do have good help right now. I just don't have enough of it. So
Yeah, we
waiting
had
for a
dinner
couple
here
more.
last week. It was wonderful. I had the garlic pizza and the stuffed shells, my favorite. I love it very much. Well, listen, you want to come down to Yettys Hall of Fame restaurant? If you haven't been here, I encourage you to come. But those who know how wonderful this place is. And today we're going to make
pierogies, Polish potato pierogies. There's a million ways to say it, and there's a million recipes out there.
You know what
How do you say it?
Pierogi.
Oh,
But
see,
you know what? Mrs. Forget her name.
Pierogi was
Although
how my
on the
parents
south
said
side
it.
in Herkimer up where we grew up, Mrs. I think it was, I forget her name, Schwarzka, something, Esky, whatever. But anyway, she constantly had the thing of wrap on her head and the apron. Charlie, at the pierogies. A big, with the onions, wonderful stuff. And we're going to make, wow, I can't wait.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
There's a lot of different versions. I'm going to make, you know me, the easiest, most simple way. And I did a test at home with 3 different recipes. I went back to my ex-in-laws, one of my previous in-laws. They were wonderful Polish people. Their recipe is the simplest and it's the best. So, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Every nationality has their own dumpling recipe.
Oh,
it's like
pierogies
the Polish
go back.
version of ravioli, but they're so
Pierogies
good.
go back to the 13th century. As a matter of fact, a monk named Hyacinth is the patron saint of pierogies.
There's a patron saint for pierogies?
I'm hip. So I said...
Patron saint for pierogies?
That's right. And there's a pierogi day.
Who's the pierogi?
Hyacinth
Who's the
was his
patron saint
name.
of pizza?
You know, I don't know, but I'll look it up. Probably.
Wow.
Probably. I don't know. You know what I thought? Who's the patron saint of meatballs? And I thought, Fatty Arbuckle. Who else, really? Anyway, pierogies.
Okay,
Let's go.
we are making pierogies. You are going to need 3 cups of flour, 1 large egg, 1 to 1.5 cups of warm water, pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper. And for the filling, I made it easy. I used 2 pounds of potatoes to 2 cups of cottage cheese. So if you want to do a smaller recipe, this is going to make about 36. If you want to scale it up or down, it's 1 pound of potatoes to 1 cup of cottage cheese. Don't be freaked out about the cottage cheese texture. I get the large curd. It melts and it's a beautiful cheese. You can do a million add-ins. We'll get into that after. So it's 2 pounds of potatoes to 2 cups of cottage cheese, and I add fried onions. I fried these in butter.
What kind of onions are those?
Just regular.
Vidalia?
No, they're just Spanish yellow onions. But you can use any onions.
That says it's the best one.
The yellow Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
No? What's the best to cook with, you think?
Shallots. Myself, I like shallots. Or everybody uses Spanish onions, but if you can use any onion you want. Vidalias are sweeter.
That's what you like, I guess, but.
Well, it's the cheapest.
Flavor, though, some are a little stronger than others.
The Spanish is a little stronger. Vidalias are a little more mellow. The red onion kind of bleeds into your food. So
which one you used?
Spanish.
It's Spanish
Yellow.
onion?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, I gotta remember that. Go ahead.
No, you always cut me off.
Well, I want to learn. I'm a novice.
We need a ball gag
I learned from the best
for
over
him.
here. Go ahead.
Do you have a ball gag for your mouth?
A what? No. No, it runs by itself. No batteries. Go.
Okay. 2 pounds of potatoes, 2 cups of cottage cheese, fried onions if you want them. If you don't, leave them out, salt and pepper.
Okay.
Basically, it doesn't get any easier than that. Okay, there's 1.5 cups of water and a large egg. I always try to do my egg mixed in with my water. It's easier to, Jesus, I'm not organized. It's easier to incorporate the two than it is to put your flour and then an egg in there. The egg kind of binds up. Not super important if you forget. This is 2 cups of flour and about a teaspoon of salt. Mix that up. Add your egg.
How you are about being clean and everything. This place is spotless.
Yes.
That's how we do it here, the Yettys.
Now,
Okay,
just
and all
like
the food rest.
ravioli dough and any other dough, you want this dough kind of soft so it's easier to roll out. Just get it kind of mixed up there.
I see that. Why was the pizza maker desperate for business?
Where do you get these?
Oh, just, no.
Why was it? Because
the
his
pizza
food
maker
sucked?
desperate for business?
Because his food
He
sucked?
needed the dough.
Oh.
Ah! You didn't laugh, Al. I'm telling you, I'm getting really disappointed.
He's pretending he's not part of us.
You got to really tell a good one. I'm not going to quit my day job.
Don't.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
if it's too wet, just add more flour. It's better to be too wet than too dry because you can't really add more water after. So
all right, okay.
make it a little sticky at first, and then you're going to knead it maybe, I don't know, a minute or two till it's kind of smooth.
Let it rest, right?
Yep. And you just cover it
And then that's the finished thing over there, right?
and let it rest.
Yep.
And then you have the finished thing. So, oh, it's done. And you have this.
Now, how many pierogies will you make with that?
Again, we will make about 36.
Oh, good.
We are going to make the filling.
Very good. I just got to mention this. I took biology. First day I quit. What are you kidding me? That's hard.
Biology?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Who wants to do that? Only
Okay,
Frank.
so
Go.
here I have my 2 pounds of potatoes that I cut, salted, and boiled probably 20 minutes till they're fork tender.
What kind of
You
potatoes?
can use-
Just potatoes?
you
Are
can-
there different kinds?
I
or
used 4, this was about 4 large russet potatoes.
four
But
what?
large russet potatoes?
Russet?
Yeah.
Never
they're,
heard of that. That's what I know.
Wow.
Hey,
What
you know
do
when's
you?
the last time I made a potato?
This is a potato ricer, and
that.
it's a pain in the butt.
Why?
I prefer a masher because my hands aren't that good.
Want me to do it for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's a pain in the...
Oh, what do you got to do? That whole bunch there? You do all these?
Yeah.
Just every other one.
Yeah.
Every
We
other
need
one.
every other one. Remember the cheese grater with the zucchini? Oh my God.
I know. Put them. You got clean hands. I just don't want to, you got to be.
All right.
So
This is
clean
not
here. I
really
know how you
teamwork.
are.
You don't have to use a ricer. I just brought it because,
Okay,
I
put 'em in.
have it.
Put it in there. Go ahead.
And it's kind of, it makes it nice and fine, but it's absolutely not necessary.
I can see where.
Right? Isn't it a pain in the
Oh,
grass?
yeah, but look how nice it comes. Madon. Get that off the top and put it back in. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
great.
It's hot in here. We got to hurry up. I'm roasting.
Can you believe it? That's something we don't say too often. The weather's changing nice for us. Gonna get cold again. But hey, it's upstate New York. We always have winter. But today was gorgeous. All right, that's it. Right here. Put
Okay.
that little bit back in and we'll. Beautiful. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So just set that
Okay.
over there.
Very nice. Okay, set this here.
And to that, we are going to add teaspoon of salt. I like a lot of pepper, but I won't kill you guys. Pepper. And I got about a half a cup of fried onions. You don't have to put it in if you don't want to. This is where you can add cheddar cheese, bacon. I can't even tell you the millions
You
of
can
things.
put ground burger. Like,
No.
No? Why
Well,
not?
yeah, you could, but
Do they?
they don't.
I
We
don't
don't.
remember
They
eating
don't
meat
cook
ones.
fast enough. And your 2 cups
I
of
remember eating meat ones
You
when I was a
can.
kid, though.
I-
What did they use?
pork. I don't know.
I don't know.
I never had a
never-
meat pierogi,
We're
so
going to use this stuff here or no? This is a side.
that's for our thing.
That goes on top?
Yeah. So
Alright.
basically, you're just gonna mash up your stuff. You probably could use a spoon, but
I want to mention, too, there's all kinds of subs here, too, at Yettys that are absolutely delicious. Oh, my God. The turkey sub, I can't believe you sell a turkey sub. It looks like a tractor trailer. That's how big it is. It's beautiful.
I don't know
know-
what's going on with turkeys, but that crap the price is out of this world
Everybody's
right now.
saying how everything's going up so high it isn't funny. I
Good.
was in another joint. I said to the girl, I said, "Is it going to be long?" She goes, "No, it's going to be round." I gotta laugh. It took me a lot of research to get this right.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you, Charlie. Do you do these?
Anyway,
Do you do these cheesy jokes on your show, or do you just drag them all to mine?
no, I just, I like to throw a joke here and there. It breaks it up a little bit.
Okay, so
I was voted class quit in high school.
really. Okay, so there's your filling.
They said in 10 years I'd be the president. I ended up being a convicted felon. I don't care. Who knows that? I mean, I was a stupid kid. What are you going to do? I woke up finally, though. You know, it's funny how you wake up, Al, when they shut the gate in the prison there. And you're in that little room in there, and I was crying like a little girl. Oh, I woke up, though. I did.
What'd you do?
I read the book Think and Grow Rich.
No, ass. What did you
No,
do?
that's it.
What did you do to get in there?
Well, I don't want to really
Okay, we're
say.
gonna roll the dough. You have your
bad.
filling. We're gonna post the thing because Charlie talked through the whole thing. He won't be at your house talking, I hope.
No,
And Al's gonna post this recipe.
Is he? Good.
Yeah, smash the potatoes.
Okay.
You can add butter if you want, but I'm telling you, don't put a ton of butter in because it'll make your inside filling too watery and greasy.
I see.
You're gonna fry it in butter, so you
How
don't
much
really.
time went by, Alibaba?
7 minutes.
14.
Oh
See?
wow, I'm
Go,
half
go,
off.
Go.
All right. Okay, so you're going to roll your dough probably about 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't have to be too thin like raviolis because you're gonna stretch it to make the pierogies. This piece of onion skin.
Sure, I got my cookie stock in it.
And you're gonna use your
Oh, look at that.
cutter. It's a glass. It's a
Yeah,
glass because
yeah.
I gave Rory all my cutters to do Play-Doh with.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You can use anything. This is about a 3-inch. Keep it about this size though, because you don't want your pierogies huge, and they're going to be too hard to stuff if they're too small. So keep it around 3 inches, unless you want giant burrito-sized ones. We're only going to do a couple here.
Yeah,
I'll come
just
back and
do a
do
couple
after
so
because we're
move
running
along.
out of time.
How long would these cook for in the oven?
They're not going to cook in the oven.
Oh, you don't put them in the
You
oven?
boil them like.
You fry them?
Wow! How do you go out and eat
Hey,
every
look,
day?
I don't know, Fleet. I don't know.
I mean,
that's why I come to Yettys.
If you if you bought frozen ones, would you
I
put them
don't
in
buy
the
that
oven?
stuff. Who buys that stuff? I mean, people do, but I.
Okay, so you're going to stretch it out a little because the dough is gorgeous. I'm not going to use my fingers because
Why not? Your hands are
because
clean.
I need them to be clean
Understood.
to do that, and you're going to stuff one. You want to put a decent amount in there. Try not to get it on the edges. So you're going to pick this up like a little basket and pinch it
Oh, look at that.
around either
Oh,
side.
you don't do the fork, huh?
No.
Okay.
And I like to have a nice, make sure it's nice and sealed. So go around it
Yeah,
a couple
'cause it
times.
leaks out, huh?
Yeah, you don't want it leaking out.
Seriously, now, how do you cook these? In a
You
fryer?
boil them like raviolis,
Oh
and then
my
you
God.
fry them. Then you
How
fry
do you know when
them.
they're done? When they float?
Yes.
Okay.
For,
I knew that.
Yeah. There's no meat in there. You just want to heat up the filling and melt the cheese.
Oh,
So
I see. How long would they?
it's about 2 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
You drop them right in boiling water.
And then I pull them out.
Well, that's why they make them. I
If
can't get
you-
over that. They're very simple to make.
While you're, why you can't do it? Do
No,
one. Here,
no. I agree. My
Come on.
hands are clean. I won't touch them.
wash them. Come on, that's the funnest part of the show.
All right, you're
trying
not
to
gonna
watch.
cook this
Chad.
one. What do you think?
I won't cook it, or you can eat it.
Yeah, I'll eat it. I don't care. I know there's nothing
It's
wrong.
just us. We're not.
You got to make sure you do it right.
I'm not sure what I was gonna say. Oh, if you're gonna cook them ahead, like
put
if
too
you're gonna
much
make
in.
a bunch, no, you didn't. You didn't. You gotta
Kind of
pick
leak
it
out
up.
a little bit, like you said.
just
You don't
pinch it
wanna
good.
put too much.
Pick it up. This
You know
dough
what?
is so
All
forgiving.
this stuff, like Al, you know that it's a technique. After you get it, you know it's like rope. You just do it.
If you're going to cook a bunch ahead, you're gonna lay them on a cookie sheet or something to drain because they will stick together. You can't just cook a bunch and throw them in a colander. Hey, pretty good. I'm gonna mark this one over here, not to eat.
Yeah, National Pierogi Day is October 8th. Who
You
knew
know,
that?
there's a church that my brother goes to and gets pierogies. He said they're
Well,
phenomenal.
they're constantly doing those things.
I wish I knew the name of it. They're
There's
cheap.
a lot of pierogi things. You see the little signs on the corners all the time.
Those ladies.
It's a big thing.
Those ladies make these things all day long.
Yeah,
they
they
sell
all
them for
do.
like
They do. And
$5
it's
or
culture.
something.
You know, it's been with 700 years they've been making pierogi.
How long do we have?
We are at 1814.
Okay, we gotta.
14?
Do we have to
yeah,
stop?
we're done here. We want to go out and show something.
All right, no, I gotta fry these.
Well, you show it. We'll show it later.
We'll cut some
No, we'll fry it,
Okay, go ahead.
and then I will just.
Let's do those then, Frank. You got time
Okay.
to show the food out
Did you
there.
guys get this? We just talked through the whole thing. Did you get all that? Did we get all that, Al?
Yes, I have to talk. This is what I get paid for.
We are going to drop the ravioli or the pierogies in.
That's in boiling water.
That's in boiling salted water.
How long will you, till they float, right?
Well, it depends on the size of them. These are pretty big. It's going to be about 2 minutes.
Okay. Now, I see that when you take them out of the pot, you're going to throw them in the frying pan.
Yeah, you're going to drain
I
them
see you got
good.
something in that frying pan already. What do you got in there? Butter?
Butter.
That's it?
And I already fried the onions up. They're right here. We're going to put
Okay.
fried
So
onions
that's
on
just
top.
butter there.
That's just butter. And you don't want to you just want to keep them from sticking off the bottom. You don't have to stir them like pasta or anything. Just get the ones that are stuck up off the bottom. I just hold them like this and let them drain for a minute and throw them right into the fried butter. If you want to do it later, like I said, put them on a flat sheet and let them dry individually.
That's a good time to mention too that Yettys has a full bar of wine and beer, all kinds of different kinds of beer, and they have wine. It's a wonderful full bar too. They got the mixed coffees. And
Oh, look at
drinks.
my cutting board's on fire again. I did this the last time.
This is some character.
I bought that for $16 at a craft fair one
That's
time when I
amazing.
was a kid.
I need a cutting. Oh,
It's
well,
been
yeah,
beautiful all
one
these
of those
years.
Today, $1.50 a deuce.
And I've caught it on fire every time I brought it here. I'm not bringing it anymore.
All right, it's floating up there.
Yeah, they got a minute.
And
Okay, I failed to mention, which is not really that important, but if you're going to do them, like I said, from the water right to the frying pan, you only want to do 3 or 4 at a time, because then you're not going to fit them in your pan. Get your butter warm, friable, but not. You don't want to burn your butter.
yeah, right, it loses the flavor.
Brown butter is good. Burnt butter is not good.
Oh,
But you want to get these nice and brown.
how long? Like a minute on each side?
Yeah.
Something like that? I noticed that, usually they put garlic and everything, but they don't put
No.
garlic in these.
That's not a thing that garlic goes in.
Right,
I mean, you
right.
could. You could do anything. These things are so forgiving. You could put anything you wanted in
Right.
there. I would just say try the original, which I think this is the original, but it might not even be.
Well,
I'm not
listen,
Polish.
This came out during the Depression, so it was food that, they used it.
Depression food is my favorite food.
It is, 'cause
Beans and
it was reasonable, and
macaroni,
they could put anything in there,
greens.
and anything worked.
Flour,
And
salt,
stones.
flour,
Pierogies.
salt, and
flour.
water.
Flour is very cheap to make, so to make dough is cheap, right?
Yeah. This costs you nothing. You have a half a container of cottage cheese, a little flour, salt, and an egg.
If you got $1.50 in it, it's a lot. Go
You
to a
have a couple
restaurant,
bucks in the
15
cheese,
bucks for
but-
pierogi. Hey, it's a lot of work. The insurance, the cost of stuff. You got to wait. It's tough to run a restaurant. It's no joke. Not to mention the work, honestly.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work. You gotta love it. I think it helps.
you do.
You do, right?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't be here.
I know.
Okay, can you
Alright,
see
so
that
turn
nice
them
brown
over.
on there? You want a nice brown on there. I got this butter cranked right up.
Yeah, you can
Just keep an eye on it.
try this a little bit. Wait a minute. That's a nice frying pan.
Yeah, I use these at home. I just get them from
Those are all
restaurants.
non-stick, of course, right?
I usually don't use nonstick, but
Why?
I don't know. The coating wears off. You get more longevity out of it. Just
And flavor too, right? Does that have anything to do with it?
I
Like
usually
an old
use
pizza
cast
pan?
iron. I usually use cast iron, but
Yeah. Is that true about
it's getting
pans?
heavy.
The pans in the pizza make a difference?
Oh yeah, if you use a lighter pan, you're not going to get a dark crust. Like we have to season those pans, so they're black. Like when we get them, they're silver, and then we
Uh-huh.
season them so they're black. They're
Ah.
not misused or dirty. Those pans are beautiful.
Made that way.
No, you make them that way.
That's what I mean.
As soon as you get them, you oil them and season
And
them.
it makes a difference in the flavor.
It makes a difference in if your pizza's going to stick to that pan or not.
Oh, I see.
I don't know about the flavor. I know cast iron, I personally like better, but it's getting so heavy to even just do this.
Yeah, yeah.
And the handle gets hot. You always have to have a rag for the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
It's easier. Okay, so these are good.
Mine is the plump, perfect one.
nice. See how they're kind of stiff?
I can do no
They'll
wrong.
soften up. You want?
You serve that with the onions on the side.
Yeah,
Nice.
you serve that like this.
And I remember she had on the apron. She wore an apron every day.
I go home and I put a different apron on.
Yeah.
I come home and then I put another apron on. I am always with an
Yeah.
apron.
Charlie, have some pierogies. Come on, eat. They give them to everybody. Beautiful. Bring it over there and let it out.
And then
Get out of there.
you serve it with some sour cream
Oh,
and
Morgissimo. All right. That's it, Pat Oaks. We're going to go outside now and look at some food and talk more about Yettys.
and make
Hall of
this.
Fame
I gotta make you
restaurant.
food. Okay.
What's that? That's the red.
That's red, white, and green we're gonna have
Yep.
for lunch.
Yep, nice. All right, well.
Bye guys, thank
See
you.
you outside. Oh boy, what a layout this is. Mount on. Look at all this wonderful food. You never got to worry about your apron. You're always working in the kitchen.
I know, but it looks so
Well,
gross.
I mean, you're constantly
I
working.
never come out in the dining room. People
No, I
are like,
know, you're
say somebody
always-
wants to say hi to you. I'm like, I cannot go out there.
Well, look, you look at his food. That's because
Well,
it's great.
I
You're
had to
there.
cook it, so.
Anyway, that's a chicken parm order.
Okay, yes. So we'll go this way. This is one order
That's
chicken
your
parm.
order?
Yes,
Holy
that's for
crap.
real. I'm not doing it for the show. If I was going to fake things for the show, I wouldn't put plastic baskets.
No,
I'd give you
I
nice
see.
fancy
I
plates. But this
understand.
is how it actually comes.
Yeah, this is just a small segment what you make here.
Chicken parm with spaghetti, and it's breaded tenders, not frozen, fresh
no,
breaded,
No. It's all chicken.
and it's
They're
2
wonderful.
full tenders.
They're wonderful.
This is fried calamari. It is not frozen. It's fresh and then breaded. It has tubes and tentacles, so if you're afraid of little spiders,
So
don't eat it.
You don't take this out of a bag and throw it in the. You buy the fresh calamari and then you cut
Bread
it up
it.
and bread it.
It's already cut. We don't have to bread. We don't have to cut it, but we have to bread it. And,
But you buy it
but
fresh.
Yes. This.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah. The frozen stuff is really tough. It kind of looks like these are new. They are fried banana peppers. We also bread those here. They're the same peppers that you get on your sub, but they're breaded and fried.
Fried banana pepper.
Yeah, try it.
What
And it's
sauce is
garlic
that?
ale, garlic mayo.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's really good together. You're gonna be surprised,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
This is shrimp bianco. It's like a white wine and cheese sauce.
You also have chicken bianco. Also.
Yeah, the chicken bianco is really good.
Yep.
It's the same same size, 2 tenders on top of your linguine with bianco sauce. This is shrimp.
Wow, that's a pretty dish.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's
I
yummy.
get that all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
If I were to eat out,
don't know
I
what
would
to do,
definitely get
stuffed
this.
Shells or that.
No,
I'll
this is
alternate
good.
now. You know, and that's your red, white,
This
green?
is a red, white, and green pizza. It's been sitting here for a while, so I don't think the pizza's gonna string, but I guess it is. That is
know,
ricotta cheese, garlic, butter, mozzarella, tomato, spinach, and
You
more
got your-
garlic.
and of course, your very famous sausage con.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
Homemade sausage.
Yep.
Right?
Sausage.
Then you got a meat lover's pizza.
I do.
You got a garlic pizza, which I love.
Garlic pizza's fabulous. You always get it burned, though. You might
I
as well
like it
just
like
eat
that,
a
though.
cracker,
I
a
like
garlic
well done.
cracker.
You know what we don't mention it too often is the chicken and pig.
You know, I was gonna make it the last time. I think I said we're gonna make it, and I
That
didn't.
is a fabulous pizza.
That's barbecue chicken, bacon, and garlic.
Oh my God, you got to try this chicken and pig. It's out of this world.
These are the
Oh my God.
pierogies that we made.
Yeah, look at that.
We're gonna try those. Yeah, cut one of those open.
Yeah, why don't we look at Charlie's?
Yeah, no, that's already cut open. It's broken.
That's not the one. Al did that.
No, Al didn't do any.
Oh, he did? All right, I did. It was my
Okay.
fault.
Here, want some sour cream?
Yeah, well, first I want to just try how this is.
Okay.
You know, now what was in this?
Potatoes, cottage cheese, fried onions, and that's it.
Just by itself is delicious.
Isn't it fabulous?
Got a nice
It doesn't really.
bland flavor.
You don't really need sour cream. I just pick them up and eat them like a snack.
The onions, you're right, they're delicious.
Right. This
Yeah.
is your basic fried dough, powdered sugar. That's a huge seller.
What is that?
Fried dough.
Oh,
You know how you get the big
Pizza
fried
frite?
dough, elephant ears, pizza frite? I called it pizza frite for years, and I had to call it fried dough. They have no
because
idea.
it doesn't look like pizza free. That's why.
Well, they don't know what it is. They don't know what pizza frite
They
is.
don't?
Not really.
Some of the old timers do. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
people.
but the old
You know
timers
why? Nobody sells it.
are home making their own pizza frite. They're
Nobody
not out
sold
eating.
it.
Yes. People, okay, this is a turkey club. All of our sub rolls are homemade. My brother does a fabulous job. Paul Yettys original recipe. Turkey, bacon, provolone cheese.
That's a monster sub.
Yeah.
You do a lot of subs here.
I do.
What kind? Let's tell them.
Oh, come on. We got your regular basics, mixed turkey, heart salami, tuna fish, roast beef, fresh roast beef cooked in-house. Then we have sausage, pepper, and onion sub, meatball tunnels, sausage tunnels,
Sausage tunnel out of the
turkey
grill.
club,
You cook
chicken
the
tender
sausage in the oven
sub.
and put it on, put the cheese on it.
We fry it on the grill with peppers and onions.
You know, when Paul Yetty first started Yettys back in 52, 55,
Two.
I was in high school and he was the only place in the world before in the morning now. We would go over there. I would always have the tunnel sandwich. Oh, how delicious.
Yeah.
He was open at 4 in the morning then.
When I bought it, we were open till 3. We got the 2
funny
o'clock
how
crowd.
things change,
We
huh?
got the 2 o'clock crowd filing out of the bars, and then after that, we'd clean up and go home. We get out about 4,
I think
4:30.
that all changed with the DWI thing.
When I moved over here, we were open till 1. After the bars, I started getting really irate people at 2, so I was like, I don't even want to stay
You
open
did
for
too.
these. So then I closed before the bars closed to not get that problem. And then now it's a ghost
nobody-
town. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
not for nothing.
8
but
o'clock,
you
9
go to a
o'clock,
joint,
it's
they're
done.
watching in the joint. They want
Yeah.
to give tickets for that, you know. Which you shouldn't
Yeah.
drive drunk. I mean, it makes no sense though. You go to a restaurant, you have dinner, you have a couple of glasses of wine, you
Yeah.
drink it, and you drive. I mean, it's almost like it's a trap, you know.
Yeah.
But again, you know what you can drink, and if you
Well-
drive it, get somebody who's not drinking. Don't get a DWI. Today, your life's over, right, Al?
Okay.
How much time we got?
I think we're done,
1
babe.
minute left?
Yep.
You know, I want to mention also that we're open 5 days a week here. We're closed Monday and Tuesday because we got to prep for the week. You know, we have a full bar here. Quick, the many
We have quick draw.
many desserts. The
Oh,
brownies,
cheesecakes, brownies, cannolis, pastachots, which we
the
make
peanut
homemade.
peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly are out all the
unbelievable.
time. I'm going home to make some right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a number
Carrot
one.
cake. We have soups to go. Right now we have ham and bean chili and wedding soup and pasta fazool with
That's all the
homemade
time.
noodles.
Yeah, it's the pasta fazool here is out of this world.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I know a lot of you people out there watching have been coming to Yettys, been open forever
Thank you.
here.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thank you very much. And if you've never come to Yettys, you're in for a treat here. And you want to come down, this is the Yettys Hall of Fame Italian Restaurant. And I'll leave you with this.
315-866-4201.
866-4201. I know that hard. Matter of fact, I got a tattoo over there. How do you
done.
fix a broken pizza?
I give up.
Tomato paste. All right, goodbye. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you.